Hello everyone, it is me, Evill, and after my previous read-through I actually went to sleep, so this is another day that I'm recording this on. But we are continuing Kaiju number 8 on chapter 46. The previous one I already edited it and uploaded it. I thought my reading yesterday was pretty good, so I'm gonna just try and replicate it this time. So hopefully my voice allows me. Alright. So in the previous one, it ended with Kafka being able to finally transform and them getting ready to probably defeat Kaiju number 9, but I'm not sure yet. So let's get into it. The monsters gain momentum. However, actually, should I put my seat lower? Do I look okay? Like this maybe? I think that's better. Alright, I'm gonna go here. We can't afford to expand the front line any further. Don't let them out of the subjugation zone. Jeez. There's no end to these guys. We need to find a way out of this. Something happens. Reporting. There's a new reading in the western subjugation zone. It's monster number 8. Here it is. Therefore, we will be moving into the second phase. Now I wonder if this outcome will be good or bad for us. Was it a good idea to send Shinomiya? Oh, I knew it. You're monster number 8. So it screeches somehow, of course it awakens the dead monsters, the dead ants. Possesses them with its mushroom powers. The after beasts we defeated are... there's some translation issues here. The after beasts, I guess this is Yonzu, right? Yonzu, I believe. Let me see, what is Yonzu? Or Yon... yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use translate here. After is Ato. What about Yonzu? Okay, I'm not gonna get it here. So I'm not gonna find out what Yonzu means. I probably wrote it wrong anyway, so I don't know if I'm gonna find anyway with that search. So the the number 9 was awakening something. Then it's going to use its projectile attack, I guess. And Shinomiya is very scared of it, right? She's just lost her weapon, so she's not going to be doing very well anymore. So it's like cracking everywhere. And it changed forms, okay. It changed forms again. Does number 9 have some sort of hidden power? Thanks, Kikoru. I still can't really believe in myself, but I trust you guys completely, 100%. Whatever. Okay, she has some tsundere in her, but you know. Sorry, but could I also leave the ants to you? You're asking me of all people to get rid of the small fry? I'll kill myself if you don't win. Got it? No wait, I'll kill you myself if you don't win. I thought she was saying she's going to kill herself. That would have been a more fire line, to be honest. If I was writing this, that's what I would have made her say there. Got it. I'll go punch number 9's lights out. So he charges up, like he's able to produce so much thrust that even the ground itself cracks under him. My AC is turning on. Hopefully it's not too loud for you two guys. For you guys. So screech. The ants are coming at him and he's probably going to just dodge them. Or yeah, he's gonna dart past them. I guess Shinomiya is shooting at them. I'm basically making them explode. But because this is manga, we can't really see it more. I imagine in the anime we're gonna see them actually like, you know, going pow pow. I owe you quite a lot from our last meeting, monster number 8. Since then, I've grown out of my shell, quite literally. Okay, so it was its shell. Alright. So it made these, what are the myceli? Mycelium? You know, the roots of the fungi, of a mushroom. So... and now I can kill you. And he speed blitzed it. Just easily. Completely. That's pathetic, bro. So he just took it out right there. Ready to play some basketball. Huh? Oh wait, this is the ant score. Okay, so the I'm messing it up. Kaiju number 9 is not missing its score yet. It didn't get that badly speed blitzed. Oh well. So he crushes it. Seeing your fight with Kikoru, your core's probably also in that ant portion, isn't it? This guy. Bam 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 bam. So he's blocking its finger gun attacks. After seeing that, I realized I hadn't been able to bring out number 8's full potential at all. How ironic. So he charges up his foot, starts running on the walls, dodging the finger guns, because this is a long-range fighter he's fighting against. You know, and then jumps at him, and his leg has a hole in it. What the fuck? Oh, he's like... He vaulted over it. By having my body taken over once, I know how to control my body better than before. So he lands again, and he's grabbing the wall, I think, or the ground, right? No, he's like... I don't know what he's doing. There's something like... I guess these are the finger guns flying around him. Maybe he's deflecting them. I've got you. And he jumps to the skies. Oh, it's a jet booster. So he jumps up. The Kaiju number 9 is confused, looking up. Bad mode to be in if you didn't watch One Piece, the Oars fight. You make your spine straight so that it's easier to one-shot you like that. So now he jumps from the fucking sky, because apparently he can do that now. What happened to number 8? Prepare yourself. I'm not letting you escape this time. Ooh. There's something different about her. So it's the Kaiju number 9 is blocking, and he like completely flattens the ant, right? The Kaiju number 9 is like literally being crushed like a mushroom that is being stepped on, and it just fucking blows up. I have a feeling that this is it for Kaiju number 9. Because it was foderized in the previous fight that it had against Kaiju number 8, and now we find out that this version of Kaiju number 8 is even stronger. So why was the number 9 thinking like, oh yeah, I've got this in the bag, I'm so strong now? Like, didn't you get completely washed the previous time? And you can only assume like you're not the only one getting stronger. I thought it had a real plan. So I'm a bit disappointed in it. I guess it was a bit stupid, a bit overconfident. I mean, it makes sense, like it's a monster, right? They're gonna have some messed up emotions, right? My rating for this episode, or yeah, I mean they call them episodes, I think still. This chapter is gonna get a 9 out of 10. I think it's a pretty major moment that happened here. He became even more broken than he was before, right? So next up, we go to the Reddit and see what they thought of this chapter themselves. Skipping the moment of an attack in battle, but in a battle manga just to show how damn fast it is, it will always be cool to me. I wonder what they're referencing here. Not this one. Was it here? Like he hit it? Oh, it's going to be when he ripped out the core, right? Yeah. Now I can kill you. Yeah. Speed blitz, boy. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 actually because of that panel. That looked really cool. So getting over once actually made Kafka stronger. Yeah, it seems that so. I mean, it's like in Black Clover, if you remember, like when they got taken over by the elves and then they regained control, they became stronger because the elves were using their bodies in a more efficient way than they were using them themselves before. Did he actually kill him? I think... Yeah, I think they are not going to be... Yeah. I think they're not going to kill the number 9 yet, but I think it's not going to last that much longer. Like, it's definitely running out of time. Alright. Yeah, also Kigoru was really cool in this chapter, like getting mad about him making her fight the small fries. Like, first he says, I trust you 100%, and then tells her to deal with the small fry, so... I just thought she said here, like, I'll kill myself if you don't win. Like, why am I listening to you like that, man? That's what I read there. And I think the reason why they are saying that this felt short, I think it might actually just be because of the fact that they are reading a bi-weekly shonen now, and they aren't used to that before. So anyway, next episode here. This one was really good. Chapter 47. So we have... oh my god, I forgot his name. Gen... It's Gen, yeah, but... Narumi. It's Nanami, but something different. Narumi, I think. Gen and Narumi. Monster. I'm not going to look at the search results. Gen... Narumi. Just to make sure, yeah, it's the correct character. Because I don't want to actually get, like, Gen and Narumi death spoiled to me, so I'm just gonna look away while I type. Alright. So, the fucking thing completely explodes, of course. This pretty brutal finisher, and oh yeah, this definitely proves that he's useful to the to everyone watching, like the board, Isawa and everyone. This is the true monster number 8, yeah. How terrifying. We could use this as a weapon. Okay, there we go. The monster number 9 is able to regenerate still. Ah, this is bad. I can't regenerate properly. I should meet up with Beta and Fuse. My core has been damaged here. Come here immediately for fusion. Meet up. I don't think I can head over. Oh, he's fighting Gen Narumi. The other one. The monster number 9 Alpha. No. Monster number 9 Beta, and this is Alpha. Alpha means first, by the way. What is the first letter? If you were thinking like what Omega 6 means, by the way, it's Omega 6, the 6th from the last. Omega means, or is the last letter, and in chemistry it's used to denote the last part of a carbon chain. The last link of it. So, it wasn't killed, that's notable, but it is again relying a lot on its regeneration. This thing is not hanging out very well otherwise, so I have a feeling it's gonna get defeated somewhat soon, or maybe it's going to stay around and chop a little bit more, but yeah, it's not giving a lot of trouble anymore. Meet up, I don't think I can head over. So he's fighting Gen Narumi. What? I'm up against monster number 8. Hold on a moment. I'm learning right now. Hold on a moment, I'm learning right now. Okay, so they have also like a telekinetic connection with each other. But... or is this Gen Narumi? It looks like it is his bayonet weapon thing. So what is it learning? I mean, it is using its 200 IQ at least. It should just make better plans in the future, I think. Narumi, what's the situation? What's the plan in case number 8 goes on a rampage? Well, we can't just leave it up to the newbie forever. Release force, 98%. Okay, so he's confirmed stronger than Mina Asiro. Or I guess not confirmed stronger, but able to use more of the suit, right? I'll go. So... we can't just leave it up to the newbie forever. I wonder if they're talking of Shinomiya or Kafka here, or maybe they're talking of the both. Yeah, I think they're talking of both, right? Commander Narumi has released his full force. We will designate the surrounding area as no access zones. So he was fighting the monster number 9 without even using his full power before. A blade that burns while it cuts. It's taking me longer to heal. I'll create some distance and shoot him dead. Okay, well, bro, you're just relying on your long-range weapons. You gotta step up your game at some point. So it gets sliced up. The ant itself, the monster number 9 part is kinda okay still. Oh, he's using his gun. Yeah, it is literally a bayonet. It is a super bayonet. Also, it has 01 on it. Does that mean that it is a numbered weapon? I guess it is. I would assume this guy would have a numbered weapon. If there is anyone in the story, it is this guy. Like, he's the strongest fighter in the defense force, right? He's gotta have a numbered weapon. Or otherwise, who are they giving them to? Like, aliens? A gun. Ah, so that's your so-called personal weapon. Yeah, it is his, like, numbered weapon, I think. So the Kaiju number 9 again continues to finger blast, and he's blocking it with the sword. And he's like effortlessly doing it too. Like, look at his fucking expressions. Like, it's pretty much expressionless. He uses the blade and the gun to attack in waves. He has no weak spot in terms of range. However, so it flicks something with its leg. No, it jumps, I think. So Narumi is looking like confused, shocked, and the observation crew as well. So he's shooting at it. I don't know what's happening. Okay, well, they're definitely running at him, right? Okay, so they're just getting closer, right? So he slashes it. Probably like splits it in half completely, right? I've learned. So the number 9, it is evolving. Its arm is shaded like this, so I wonder if it has something going on with its arm. It definitely has some like chimera and feeling to me as well, like it is improving mid-battle, or like I guess the chimera ants, like they suck up aura and they can power up with that, but you know, it's kinda similar. Oh, it's countering, so it blocked his slash somehow. And it is again charging the long range attack. It is countering. Boom. So he sees it. There's a hit, but he jumped out of it, out of the area. And now there's these spores all around him, ready to fire out. So number 9 had laid its body out like a root. No, like mycelium. It is mycelium. It is not a root, because it is a mushroom. So number 9 had laid its body out like a root. And boom, so it is a, basically it's attacking from the sides, using its range. That's definitely an effective attack, right? I don't think it's just going to be that strong, right? Commander Narumi, number 9 is evolving while it fights. Yeah. To start with, it has a different appearance from the report that made by the 3rd unit. I mean, yeah, it is fused with the, ants. While mingling with humans, it learns and continues to evolve. Number 9 is a virus-like monster. Yeah, it's virus-like, but I think it's mostly a mushroom. At the rate that the monsters until now have never had. How menacing. Ooh, scary. But it is all good. Because I'm a way bigger menace than that. Nah, this guy's kinda goofy. Okay, so number 9, I mean, I guess the number 10 wasn't really evolving. It wasn't getting better at fighting, really. It would suck up his, or like use the gear that, I'm forgetting the vice captain's name, Hoshina. He was going to use his gear somehow, and like consume him or something, and get stronger that way. So number 9 instead, it is like making plans and improving its fighting style, compared to the number 10, which was a massive berserker basically, just that. Huh? Unscathed? Well then, since my suits all warmed up now, it is time to hunt. His hair wasn't even up. You know you're fucking cooked right now. You know, like, yeah, I'm starting to get the Zoro vibes now. I mean, Goatsu vibes that I saw people talking about in the previous chapters. Yeah, it fits. He even has some fancy eyes here with the, I guess it's a cross, a clover, like 4-leaf clover, right? What are those eyes? They look just like a monster's. This thing has just silly goofy eyes. And boom, okay, the beta got completely shot through. So, the attack I thought I'd dodged. RT-001. Again Narumi's other personal weapon. Made from a monster number 1's retina. It is Japan's oldest numbers weapon. Made from the eye. So that is why his eye is like that. Is it like literally he got like the Mangekyo Sharingan thrown into his eye? Like Uchiha power-up style? So he powered up using that. The attack I thought I had dodged. So was it like delayed, or was it hidden, or what's up exactly with that? Anyway, the monster number 9 beta is getting washed. So he has the number 1 weapon. Oh, also the weapon we see he's carrying, it also reads 01. So I guess it is in his eyes and the weapon, or is it just the weapon? Like the weapon is made from the retina? Does it have like some invisible strikes maybe? Like it subverts the eye? Maybe something like that? It would be a pretty good counter against the monster number 9, which is basically just a long-range fighter. So you fight it long range and it's gonna be at a disadvantage. Also, he has like some kind of like a burning attack too, which makes it heal slower. But the interesting thing is that this thing is definitely relying on the regeneration, because it has been blasted through so many times. Regardless, next chapter. No wait, I should go to the comments. Let's see what the online people have to say about it. 118 comments. Yeah, beautiful color scheme there, I agree. Everything about this looks pretty. Although, unfortunately, I guess you can't really see all of it. Wait, I should... Now you can see it. Like this. His eye looks really pretty. I guess that's another Gojo vibe, you know, with the eye being weird like that. Yeah, so he has he's modified. But I didn't really understand it, because is his weapon also made from the number 1? You know. Anyway, that is very anime, like, that's something you see with the strongest character. They have special eyes. Like Gojo's 6 eyes, for example. That gave him, like, unlimited cursed energy and stuff. But yeah, we still don't know what exactly his eyes do. I think it is something definitely of like illusions or invisible attacks, or maybe something combined with that. And yeah, the strongest of today versus the strongest of history. Who wins? Narumi is the strongest of today. Who's the monster now? Maybe the real monsters are the friends we made along the way. Is there something else in the chapter I want to like character analyze or something? I feel like when I'm reading through or watching the anime for the first time, I kinda struggle with that, but yeah. The number 9's adaptability is definitely like notable, because they mention that it is the only monster so far that is able to learn like that. So yeah, adaptability is stronger than just being strong by default. Okay, so this... Oh, there's some new color spreads I haven't seen before. This one. Oh, this is the bearded dragon, I think, that they defeat in episode 1. Again, Narumi's color scheme here a second time. A bit of a different one though. Alright, next chapter. Oh yeah, I guess, by the way, I don't think Shinomiya's weapon is going to be permanently destroyed. Like, somehow I think it must regenerate, because it has the 03 on it. So I wonder what that is about. Okay, pay close attention. Oh wait, did I forget to change the... Can you see everything now? Wait, not quite. I think like this? No, it's 90% I think. Yeah, now... Wait, do you see? Yeah, you see everything. Okay, that's good. Sorry, I'm not very used to doing the read-throughs here. So, this is weird. The attack I thought I predicted, I can't dodge it. So he's currently getting destroyed here, Kaiju number 9. So first it got a hole in its chest. And I guess basically this is whack-a-mole right now, because you find its core and you hit it with one of those attacks. I think it's gonna be over. So 1, 2... I can't dodge it. Has he gotten faster? I mean, he's... Like, I guess he slashes, and when his weapon is down, he like shoots after, right? Forces enemies to go back and forward. The advantage of the bayonet, right? Has he gotten faster? No. He's attacking me before I move. Monster number 1 had foresight! That is literally like a Sharingan, isn't it? Foresight. It sees into the future. 1 second into the future. Okay, so this is the newest character dropping now with this power. I don't think this is particularly new, right? I mean, for example, there's this one character in Jujutsu Kaisen that can do it. The Sharingan users, they don't, I guess, use it that often, but they also have a kind of foresight, thanks to reading like their opponent's chakra and predicting where they're going to go. I mean, there's Future Sight in One Piece, there's Ultra Instinct, so again Narumi joining the club. It is one of my favorite anime powers. It's always really interesting to see what the author uses it for. By being able to visualize the brain signals of living beings when they move, this monster could detect their opponent's body movements before they even budge. Also notable, monster number 9 has a brain. It doesn't have like a weird... Tikapuhermosto, what is that? Wait, excuse me, I need to search something. Puhermosto. So the nerve structure of invertebrates, I'm checking that out. A ventral nerve cord, yeah. So it doesn't have a ventral nerve cord, or it doesn't have like some kind of a fungus equivalent of it. Instead it just has a brain. Okay. It is, I guess, a mix of a fungus, then it is adapting on the fly as if it was a virus like they said, and then it has a brain like a human. Well, I guess it's not really like a human. I don't think this looks like a human brain. It kinda looks like a mushroom, doesn't it? Alright. This monster could detect their opponent's body movements before they even budge. According to the records, number 1's attacks are unavoidable. It has been recorded as a truly frightening monster. I mean, that is true when you have someone like predicting where you're going to go based on your brain. Like, how are you going to counteract it? Like, make someone else move you so that your brain signals don't give it away, maybe? I mean, that is so hard to do. Like, counterplaying that, you know, it's gonna be hard. Also, its nerve cells work with electricity too. I'm trying to like take in everything here. Yeah, okay, I think I've got it. I see it now. There's a point where all the signals are passing through. That's where your core is. Your core was discovered by this skill. He's able to see the brain waves, and they go to the core, so the brain is connected to the core for these monsters. Okay. That is where your core is. No, I can't keep up with him. The Roop-style bayonet technique, second form, slashing fire. And yeah, the core, I guess it was deleted there. I guess that's the core maybe. And the monster is now like, monster number 9, it's, yeah, split in half. Isao isn't even impressed, like, that's expected. So he's one of the 10 that can defeat those numbered monsters. Or one of the 10 that can fight the Kaiju alone. Commander Narumi and monster number 8 have defeated the base monster. We are losing the signals of the after beasts that have been reviving. So, the Yonzu, I guess. The base monster, I wonder if they mean like the Daikaiju or the numbered monster or whatever. So, we saw in the previous one, when the monster number 9 goes far enough away, the zombies that it was able to raise stop being active. So yeah. Okay, so we're not done yet. There are still some after beasts remaining. We must continue eliminating them. And Isao is looking at her like, hold up. Your daughter has gotten stronger. It was the same with Narumi. I'm always surprised by the younger generation. Man, why does he look so much like Mihawk? Well, but okay, Narumi is also noticed to be not that old. I guess I kinda knew it anyway, but yeah, he's a part of the new generation. So he is also like a super genius, like he is already a commander at a young age. Same as Mina. They so easily go above my expectations. So I guess he is now proud of his daughter now that she has gotten into the force and is progressing. She wasn't happy with her before, but now she is living up to his like very high expectations. So I think I had a bit of a wrong read on him, because I thought he was just like dismissive before. I'm surprised, despite the fact that basically 2 eminent monsters appeared at the same time. Only 2 of the defense lines were broken through. The amount of damage is unbelievably small. This is... All bases, all afterbeats have been subjugated. Shinagawa subjugation operation. The strongest unit, mission complete. I don't like that there is double weight spreads because my setup doesn't show them successfully, but you can imagine what they're saying here. So Kafka turns back into his normal form. He's looking at Shinomiya. Shinomiya is looking at him, and she's like winded, and yeah. Good job, guys. And then Isao, I guess he's not really smiling, and neither is Narumi. Narumi, Hibino, and Kikoru, well done. Kikoru, of course, hearing this probably for the first time in her life, ever since her mom died, from her father anyway, and gets a big thumbs up too. Yeah, this is a big moment for her, right? Like getting acknowledged after you've been dismissed for all your life. Like that feels so good. Continue prioritizing the safety of the citizens and secure the perimeter. Roger. Something feels off. I'll kill you and obtain that mighty monster power. The words it said to number 8. I get the kill you part, but I don't understand the latter half. What was number 9's true motive? Was it really to kill number 8? Or was it to like absorb him or take control maybe? Was there some other goal? Beep, beep, beep. Did it break into their like storage facility or something like that? What's going on? A monster reading. We're currently investigating for more details. So it made it. Or was the monster number 9 just a distraction? So I made it. So it made it. So the monster number 9 it was working with something else. Maybe another clone of itself. Could be. So it is now speaking. Too bad, monster number 8. I wasn't able to kill you. You don't know when to quit. I'll deal the final, but I'll be clearing my other goal. I'll obtain that mighty monster power. That Daikaiju power. What are you saying? Found you, compatible human. And monster number 2. Humanity's strongest has been targeted. So this was the plan of the monster number 9. It was to distract them so that it could go after the leadership. Also, is its eye also attached to a mushroom? He's gonna be in trouble. I think he's gonna fight it off though, but... So the monster number 9, it made at least 3 copies of itself. So maybe it has even more. Like, it is going to be a big problem if it can just copy itself over and over. Because, like, no matter how many times you defeat it, it is going to learn and get stronger once again. Or maybe it was able to just split its, like, core into 3 parts or something. It might not be able to, like, clone itself fully. And monster number 2. So it is after the monster weapons, I think. I mean, definitely, right? But okay, I'm gonna go into the Reddit for chapter 48 and see what they have to say about it. Oh yeah, my rating for this chapter. I think I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I think this cliffhanger is really interesting, but I don't know about the other stuff in there. I think the fight with Narumi is also pretty cool. Okay, I think it's pretty good chapter. It doesn't have anything like that special, right? But yeah. I guess number 9 is gonna take over Commander Shinomiya. Oh yeah, it is talking about compatible human. How is it compatible? Like, is he fusing with it? Yeah, that definitely could be. If number 1 had foresight, how the fuck did the humans manage to kill it? I think that the way that the humans were able to kill it was that it did not have intelligence. It had only the foresight, it didn't have like a humanoid ability, right? I think that is why they were able to kill it. Also, this happened in like the... before 1972. So, what if they asked USA if you could just nuke this one, please, you know? And deal with it for us, please? And yeah, I think... Oh, also, Yuha Buck from Bleach as well has this ability. But I think people overrate the power of it. Because if you can just, like, predict what others are going to do, that doesn't make you fast enough, that doesn't make you make the perfect decision, it can only help you in it. Like, you can still dodge it and get hit a little bit or something like that, you know? Like, there's limits to how much you can use the information that you get from it. Oh no, when finally Kakaru got praise from her dad. Fuck, I did not see that flag. Yeah, definitely. That is a death flag right there, if I've ever seen one though. I agree with that, but... He has like 4 death flags right now. I think one more and he is cooked. If we see his backstory right now, I'm gonna be writing a manifesto for him next minute. Its true goal is I'll obtain that mighty monster power. What are you say? Commander Narumi, this isn't the main body, so Alpha and Beta were copies, okay. And they defeated the copies. Found you, compatible human, and monster number 2. These guys were decoys, the real target was the chief. So Narumi also runs to them as well. Both of them are like running there, and of course Kikoru as well, for her father. All personnel evacuate immediately. So it is now the monster number 9 is gonna be pew pew. He aims at this researcher, and yeah, Isao was able to block it with the... I guess this is the suitcase for the number 2 weapon. It is after the number 2's power. Itami, Nogisaka. I'm leaving the evacuation and commanding of the troops to you. I won't hand it over. Don't try and sideline me. I'm joining in on the fight. We will only get in the way. Okay, so these guys are not commander level. They are just strong. Okay. Can you see everything actually? Now you see everything. We will only get in the way. Though it is frustrating That's just how strong the enemy is. I guess the main body is also the strongest, yeah. So he jumps, and he opens the suitcase and puts on the fighting gloves from the number 2. Crack, snap. Oh, Beta and Gamma. So this is Alpha. I didn't think Beta and Gamma would be defeated so quickly. They were supposed to be as strong as me before I molted. We will form the strongest unit that can defeat any monster disaster. And I thought I made the initiative. So, confirmed, it is not able to make like unlimited copies. Confirmed, they were copies of him. This is the main body. Confirmed, the main body is now stronger, evolved. The copies of him were also like, they had improved compared to before, but yeah, they were just distraction, and that is what the number 9's plan was. I see that your evolution greatly exceeded my expectation. So the number 9 goes for a punch. But this actually is like a melee fighter form, compared to the long distance fighters that the other ones were. So they clash punches like that. Speed up the evacuation. Otherwise we will get dragged in, according to the 3rd unit's reports. Number 9's resilience is an 8.5. The current Isao should be able to handle number 9. So, I mean, they were incorrect, of course. This is the old resilience it had. This is the new one. So 8.5. Kaiju number 10, it had a resilience of a 9.0, I think, in its completed form. And yeah, definitely this number 9 is going to be stronger than before. So it slams him to the ground brutally. In one attack too. Oh wow. That is not good. So both of these generals here, they are fucking scared. Huh? Did I become a little too strong? Oh no, this is far stronger than what we expect. Kabang. Of course, Isao is not going to be defeated like that. Come on now, fodder. You know your place. So, I wonder if the monster number 9 is gonna die here. Or if Isao is going to die. Both of them have a chance here. Even so, I will be the one to end you. Here. Today. As a soldier of Japan and as a father. Okay. He's not getting a flashback. He's saying that he is going to end this monster today. Okay. I think wipe half a death flag from him. His chances of surviving slightly increased just now. I think he's going to at least live long enough to see Kikoru and then die with him in her arms. I could have sworn I took only 5 seconds to read the chapter. Yeah, this was a pretty fast chapter to read. And yeah, number 9, how is it copying number 8? Oh, I guess it is using like electricity. Okay. Yeah, I think the amount of words in this manga is not that high, to be honest. Like, yeah, I go through this page here. No, it's far stronger than what we expected. And then, even so, I will be the one to end you here today. So that is like 4 pages of dialogue, you know, like, definitely fast. Number 9's capabilities of evolving are scary. But I think that the number 9, it is going to be a little bit limited, right? He's getting stronger very fast, but I think it is not going to be unlimited. Like, there's going to be a physical limit with the monster number 9. How many is One Piece? 30? Yeah, I mean, reading One Piece one chapter, it has like double or triple the words, right? One Piece is definitely a bit more of a novel. And then you go to Hunter x Hunter. Like, have you seen some of the chapters? I swear, he's writing a fucking novel. Like, there's one picture at the bottom, and then there's a wall of text. You know, that is Togashi 101. I just read that I really hope that they can hold out long enough for Kaido to get there. That is what I read. That's not gonna happen, but yeah, Kafka. My prediction, actually, I should say that. Yeah, I think that they are going to get there barely in time. Barely. But he might also die here, because he's a very strong, former strongest person in the world. I mean, one of the main cast is his daughter. You're a parent of the main cast. Get ready to be on the chopping block, because that is not a safe role to be in. Number 2, his weapon uses his life force. Number 3, he's talking about like sacrificing himself for the country. Also, his wife is dead already, so maybe he's going to join her. They are comparing him to Perfect Cell, the monster number 9. But I think more accurate would be Meruem. Like this hyper genius that originally was kinda clueless about the world, but automatically really strong. And then like immediately like becoming ridiculous very fast. Okay, let's go into the chapter. Chapter 50. Please, just find a way to tough it out, Mr. Isao. Hurry up and evacuate, you'll get in Isao's way. So Isao is there here, just here alone. All of the scientists and everyone else, I guess they're useless here. Chief Shinomiya, everyone has evacuated from the surrounding area. You must evacuate too, Chief. It is no use. It has the power to locate me. It is not an opponent I can run away from. You should leave this area too, Kurusu. It is my job to aid you in victory, sir. Please let me accompany you until the end. I see. Then let's go. So we've got the data boy over here, like responsible with coming up with the plan, I guess. Full force release of an eminent monster weapon. Of a numbered monster weapon. Puts too much strain on the user and shortens their life. But the power earned in exchange is equal to that of a Kaiju in human form. So yeah, he's using his life force again. So there's this crackling around him and everything, like his body is like morphing to match the power. And he's clashing blows with the number 9. I'm going to mess up the numbers so many times, I think. So this is number 2 at full release. Such immense power. So Isao's gauntlet, it is getting like... it is overwhelmed, I guess. What? He was still pushed back? Yep, that's nice. It is power suitable for me to gain. Oh, it's evolving from it. Troop style hand-to-hand combat 4th form. Ascension blast. So he's blasting it from below. Is he going to deal any damage? Yeah, he did actually. 1st form, Lotus strike. Actually disconnected its head completely there with the headshot. So first bring the head close to him and then you can fucking slap it. Okay, got the combo. Yes! I mean, of course that's not going to be enough, like it regenerates so fast. Wonderful. Show me more. So now it is going to fight without its head for a bit, actually. So Isao is shocked. And now it's charging at him. They are trading the blows again. It's strong. I'll cover the output power with the right arm circuit bypass. Cover the output power of the right arm circuit bypass. Oh, he's like unlocking the powers with his computer. Like controlling it a little bit, I guess. It is strong. But not only that. but hit after hit, each time I punch, the truth is forced upon me. I have gotten weaker. The strength I had when I stood by your side is nowhere to be seen. Oh, he is weaker, okay. I guess he's fallen down a little bit on the pecking order. Narumi is going to be necessary here at least to fight that thing. Also, I noticed these parallels a lot, like with Kafka and Mina. Like with the animators always, in the opening for example, there's them standing together in front of all of the monsters there, like knowing that they have each other's back. It is definitely calling back to it. And, you know, he lost his mojo when he lost her. So he hasn't been probably training as hard, he hasn't been as motivated, and he hasn't been that happy. Okay, so he got hit in the chest. Damage to the chest. Output lowered by 5%. Attempting to recover. So, I mean, they can just patch up the wounds, right? This is bad. I can't completely cover for him. At this rate, we won't be able to hold out until the first unit. Until Commander Narumi arrives. We will defeat it, Kurusu. Huh? The moment I focus on defense, I will be killed. Send whatever remaining circuit to the max towards offense. Power up! He's made number 2's muscle fibers erode to force his left arm to... Please, stop! You won't ever be able to fight again. That's fine. We, the defense force, already have a wonderful next generation ready for us. Don't say that! Bro, you just brought out like 3 death flags in a fucking page. We have a new wonderful next generation. I don't care about what happens to my body. And also they are referring like, we need to survive until Narumi makes it here. No, I can't. I will be killed if I go on the defensive. So I must go on the offense. I mean, you're going to be still killed if your offense fails. So this is... I'm starting to think that he's going to die. By the way, I should note who we have here. So we have the 1st Division's Vice Commander. We have Narumi. I am messing it up. Yeah, Narumi, yeah. Then we have Shinomiya. I'm forgetting her first name, but Mina. Then we have Hoshina. Okay, so those are going to be the most important of the main cast, right? I noticed that the other soldiers that joined the 3rd unit, they aren't getting the focus right now, but... I mean, I am sure that Ishikawa and Furuhashi and then the Terminator dude and the calm looking dude and then the other guy, like I am sure all of them are going to end up also getting on a page like this, like the next generation is ready. Alright. All I need to do right now for this one fight is to put my life on the line to defeat number 9. Just like you did. So she put her life on the line to defeat number 6. And that is a 4th death flag he has collected in the last few pages against number 6. We know like she died doing that, so... Yeah, that is another one for the books. I'm thinking his chances of surviving, I give him 15% at most. Even besides that, he's like in a very dire situation right now, with an opponent that is overwhelmingly stronger. So he gets crushed to the ground a little bit. Become a member of the defense force, he says. I never imagined that she'd say something like that. She was born into this household, so it is only natural. It is nothing to be surprised about. Well, you're talking quite thick, especially when you looked so happy about it. What? But I've got mixed feelings about it. It is a really dangerous job after all. However, if she really decides to go down this path, I'll harden my heart and train her. I will give her the strength she needs to survive. So I need you to spoil Kikaru lots, Daddy. Yeah, he ended up not spoiling her because his wife died. So that is why he was treating her like with the like forcing her to be better, like very high expectations, because that was supposed to be his wife's job until she died. Oh yeah, that's actually really sad, to be honest, the more I think about it. And he just got a flashback to his dead wife, thinking about how they are going to train Kikoru to be a strong defense force officer in the future. Man, I think he's got a 0% chance of surviving right now. He's fighting the main villain. He's a good guy, a leader, a former leader, one of the strongest in the past. Man, he has too many death flags. It's not even a flag anymore, it's like an entire banner, you know. So he got his inner motivation, and he's able to push back the number 9 sponge with that motivation, and like, I haven't been able to do anything fatally for her. There's a super high electromagnetic energy in his body. It's this, I'll at least take it out with this hit, so that this terrifying calamity won't be left in her future. Punching in the foundation for the future. And we know, using like 100% of the numbered weapon's power, it shortens your lifespan. He's shortening his lifespan with this. He might even be using everything he has just for this one hit. And it is definitely effective, like the monster number 9, it is shocked. Its eyes actually change for the first time, because normally it has these goofy little eyes, right? Its teeth are falling out, its ribcage is like getting vaporized, it is like blowing up. So the only reason it survives is probably because its core would be somewhere around here. So we know it is somewhat close to its brain, because the brain signals are going to the core, right? When Shinomiya was fighting it, Kikoru was fighting the clone of it, I guess the Gamma clone, it said that that was close, because she was close to, I guess, hitting its core, which was somewhere close to its arm. So I think this thing will have a similar position for the core. Alright, I'm gonna put chapter 50 here. And also, I guess it's confirmed the number 9 was a threat level, or power level, resilience 8.5 before. So in its awakened state, I would assume that it is stronger than Kaiju number 10. But I guess it is a little bit close. I mean, it completely changed its fighting style from being a long-range projectile attacker that uses like meat shields and stuff into a physical brawler, so yeah. Yeah, are they going to do that like, that wasn't enough to defeat me, like it's number 9 is gonna stand up and he's gonna like fall to the ground, like I used everything and it was not enough. I think that is, yeah, I imagine this is going to happen. I feel like this makes sense. Stereotype here, with the old guy dying and oh my god, he's so dead. To give hope for the future. R.I.P. Death flags the chapter. Yeah. I think he's cooked. I think he's so cooked. Super cooked. Giga cooked. Mega cooked. Super giga mega cooked. Like, it is not even the death flags. We already know from the fact that he's fighting an extremely strong enemy that has a very high chance of defeating him. Like, even without using the meta-analysis of like the stuff that they are making him say, right? He's already fighting a strong enemy. He has a high risk of dying here. So yeah, let's go into chapter 51. So that this terrifying calamity won't be left in her future. Yeah, a directed energy attack. It is number 2's main burst. The one that destroyed Sapporo. Releasing something like that with a human body. Your body won't last long, Isao. I guess he didn't die immediately though. So that is like the absolute maximum power of number 2. Okay. And it was able to actually like deal a lot of damage to number 9. So I think that confirms that the number 9 is currently weaker than the number 2 used to be as a kaiju. Your body was not strong, so. But neither will number 9. Oh, there is the core. It was damaged. The core is exposed. We can do it. Oh, Subarashi. But I've made preparations to withstand this. Ooh. Number 9 has changed form. It is turning its entire body into a defensive form. Too bad. Oh. And he's going to continue attacking with the force blasts, okay? Huh? So again, its eyes goes into a shock. A second shot? There's no way a human can... Okay, that is pretty fucking cool. He like blew it away again. It used the defensive stance and it's just not enough. And he didn't just blow it away, he like blew a fucking building, another building. Don't count the casualties please, only like a 2,000 people died there. And this is a basically 9/11 level terrorist attack going on by our own military, but I'm sure it's okay. So the force blast I guess goes right through number 9. It might actually be dead here. Like its core was already exposed. Like it was expecting him, Isao, to use the energy blast, right? Because I guess it kinda knows about the number 2. Maybe it was looking online and finding out what it does, you know? Like what was the number 2's power. So it prepared. Oh, also it has a tongue, note that. So it turned into this defensive form, but it's not enough, like it still gets blown away. And yeah, it's just flying everywhere. And the reason I think why this picture here looks kinda low quality is because I am reading this on a, like, probably scan website, right? I think this is a scanlation, not the official chapter, so it looks a bit worse, but I think because yours is a little bit smaller than mine, I think it should be okay. Whoa! So, the second explosion, I think that's probably it for Isao though. Because he used one attack and then a second attack too, so... If one attack was too much, 2 attacks might be way too much. Whoa, what's this? So he sees Narumi as well running there. So kaiju number 8 and Narumi, like running together, the dynamic duo. Oh, where's the chief? The number 9 is still there. The drone, it landed. That is a death flag, definitely. Like the drone is no longer flying. I can sense it. Its eyes, I guess, are here. It kind of became like a miscellaneous blob, but it was able to survive. Even with my powered up body, I couldn't completely withstand it. Crumble, crumble. Oh, it fell apart. Oh, did it actually die? It might have actually died. No, it didn't. So close. It is surviving on the edge. I feel like even a Shinomiya could defeat this right now because it is so weakened. Like, it has basically nothing left. Also, its core is very big now. I remember before it had a smaller core. But how unfortunate. That is the limit of a human being. If your body was that of a monster's, I would have been the one to lose. Please evacuate! Chief! Of course, he's still standing. And he's going to go on. One more hit. And his bones are like crackling, I guess. Come now, number 2. Let's return to being a monster. Is it able to resurrect the monsters that are turned into a weapon? Is that its power? Can it do that? I think it can. Because it was resurrecting the dead monsters before. But the numbered monsters, maybe it can completely bring them back from the weapon. I think that is what I think will happen with it. It's going to bring it back. So now there's this cloud of ashes. The monster number 8, the main body. Step. Where's Mr. Iso? I think that is Kaiju number 9 inside his body. I think it took over his body. Just like the Kaiju that took over Kafka in episode 1. It went inside his body, and now it is going to use number 2's power. Or alternatively, it brought back number 2 as a monster, and maybe made it humanoid as well. Those are the two things I think could have happened. That was a really good chapter. 10 out of 10. I got hyped up. You can notice from my face, I think. I liked it. So now let's see what the common opinion on the chapter was. I feel like going on Reddit discussions is always a mistake because those people never like anything. Like, I feel like they are so, like, kinda boring. You just gotta read what people think. That's why I go there at all. Yeah, the mushroom bastard is still alive. Having to shoot at her father's face. Yeah, I think the monster number 9 becoming her father. That is so bad for her. Like, she made some progress with not being completely traumatized, but I mean, whatever progress you made, this is going to undo all of it. Can't have daddy issues anymore when the daddy is dead. I think that is what I think. Not like this. A gun devil. Okay, that's a spoiler for Chainsaw Man that I don't know about really, so let's skip over that. I think he did not survive. I think that he got assimilated and he did not die standing. He was still alive, but yeah, I think it got combined because the monster number 9, it wanted the monster weapon's powers. Maybe the monster number 9 combined with the monster number 2. Maybe they now share a consciousness. Maybe they share their powers, so the monster number 9 is now able to do the force blasts. And I guess they are going to fight the monster number 9 with Kafka and Narumi together. I think that is going to happen next chapter. Let's get into it. Alright, so again there's going to be so he's now dead, definitely. He got his flashback with Narumi here. Once we finish forming the strongest unit, I plan on completely withdrawing from the battlefield. The final death flag. The final one. It's official. He's done for. Okay? Narumi, I'm counting on you to take care of this country and the defense force. Narumi is now looking at Isao. The pupils are gone. Chief, thank good. Commander Narumi. That isn't the chief. Yeah, monster number 9 combined with the chief. And it has reached another evolution. The long range attack it had, it is now back to using it. It is now way stronger than before. Like, holy shit, that is powerful. Okay. I'm starting to think that this might be the main villain. It might really be. I mean, monster number 11 might come at some point, but at least for the first, saga, this is the main villain now. It has gotten so powerful. Yeah, so the finger blast, it had that before, but I wonder if it has these force fields. So the blast throws them back. They like block it or dodge it a little bit, but like the entire battlefield, there's like a giant explosion. Okay. What power? It is completely different from before. Is this really monster number 9? Okay, at least, as the commenter said, it is at least good for Kikoru, because her father, this monster doesn't look like her father anymore. The bad news is that she's going to be completely traumatized now, because basically she saw her father's corpse disappear before her eyes. That's looking rough. Nanda Chikara. I think that's what power means in Japanese, right? Something like that. Damn it. Mr. Isao, where are you? Do you copy Mr. Isao? Ah, Isao. You're talking about the compatible human. I killed him and fused with him. Who would believe something like that? So Kikoru, of course, she's going to be in delusion right now. Okay. She shoots it. And bang 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 bang. She jumps back. Hikaru? I see. So you're his daughter. Oh, he's turning into it. Yeah, it's trying to traumatize her. Also, it went from 1 eye to 3. 1 eye for monster number 9, 1 for Isao, and 1 for monster number 2. I think so. Don't look, Kikoru! What do you think you're doing? Monster number 9. To my soldier! So he strikes it, and actually he... And that's the unavoidable attack you used on Tveta. The rope style bayonet technique first form, explosion strike. So he's like pew 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 pew. Slam attacking it multiple times. And actually he was able to hit the monster number 9, and I guess this is its blood, maybe. Might be. Take care of this country. Mr. Isao, I promise that in your place, I will defeat this monster. Ah, sorry, let's call it a day. What? I sense signs of rejection showing up right after I fuse. So I'm going home. And it was able to teleport again away. You've gotta be kidding me. Okay. There's no way I'm letting you go. He used his foresight. Boom. Your ability is restricted to enemies few in number. On top of that, when the enemy's defense exceeds yours, you become powerless. Okay, the monster number 9 was not allowed to escape, because they knew that it is able to teleport, and they were prepared for it, and also he has Sharingan, so he can predict it. Narumi. So he's very strong. He's the strongest human, I guess, right now in Japan, or in the defense force at least. We might get introduced to foreign countries with even stronger people, but that's about it. Alright. So he stops then Kaiju number 9 from teleporting away. And when the Kaiju number 9 goes to do the zero on him, so Kafka, of course, there is someone you forgot, buddy. Give the chief back. So he uses his attack, slams into the Kaiju number 9. I didn't have the means last time, but I was able to see it this time. Monster number 8. The manifestation of despair. So it was able to block and Narumi, his weapon with one hand, and then Kaiju number 8's attack on another hand. So this monster number 9 is definitely the strongest monster now. Maybe ever. I have a feeling it is. It is probably the first one that has a sense of like self-identity and ability to learn. The monster number 10 was also strong, but yeah, it wasn't as advanced as this one. By the way, I'm gonna give this one a rating of 9.5 out of 10. I am really invested in this battle right now, and my reaction here, I'm going to finish it up when this battle ends. Like when it falls back or gets defeated or whatever else. Although that might take a while. Hopefully it isn't too long. Otherwise I might need to end this in like 30 minutes. Because my voice is, you can hear it, it's getting weaker. Yeah, Narumi is next in line, that makes sense. Pain, the chapter. Yeah. And Kikoru, of course, her father is going to be the enemy now. Or a part of the enemy. I think I disagree with him because the regeneration, it is a part of it, but it isn't relying on it anymore. Like the beta and the gamma, they were like relying on it, and the original version of it, they were relying on the regeneration, but this one is planning, and because it was able to merge, also it was a compatible human. So it isn't able to merge with everything, just a few things. Also, its long-range attacks are now powered up, and it has a stronger body than even before, at the start of this fight. So it might actually have, like, endless evolution. However, I get the feeling that it actually has a power, like, ceiling. So this is the third form, like the final battle, final mode of this monster. And its teleportation was now stopped. So it wasn't able to escape using that anymore. And now, the two random soldiers interrupting Kafka in the first fight against monster number 9, or the second fight, but I guess the first one that Kafka had, it is now becoming a very big problem, because imagine if you finished this thing off right there. Like, you could have ended this problem a long time ago. And yeah, it is a bit of a dick. Like, showing her father. And yeah. They are calling him the Walmart All for One, but I think All for One also isn't the best example. All for One was a bit pathetic. Like the number 9, it we don't know its motivation yet, but we are gonna see it eventually. I just think it's not time yet. Besides, it is a monster, so it isn't going to have some like super convoluted motivation behind its actions. Besides, I like to get stronger, I want to defeat everything. Like, it is a monster. Advanced, yes, but still a monster. I think, yeah, anyway, let's go into the next chapter, I think. I'm not really coming up with some insane analysis here right now. Yeah, it's just overall really interesting, but I agree with the commenters because monster number 9 is getting way too strong now. Like, it is the strongest monster maybe ever now. Daddy's enemy is right in front of me, and yet I can't do anything. Yeah, Sinomiya, you can only watch, to be honest. You're fighting with the strongest fighter in the defense force, and a fucking numbered monster, right? The fact that you're not dead yet is like impressive. And monster number 9 too. It is turning into an actual raid boss, and actually, it looks a lot more intimidating now compared to before. So Kafka gets like slashed on his eye a little bit. Oh, it has the force shield, right? The force projection of number 2. This guy, even though Commander Narumi and I are teaming up against it, kabam, so like they are clashing back blows, we are getting pushed back. Are we taking my leave now? Huh? So Narumi was able to cut its arm. So it is not that strong yet, defensively. It just has a lot of tricks up its sleeve. And of course the regeneration as well. Number 8, let's rain hell. So Narumi, he gets his second unavoidable attack. The number 9 tries to block it, but he already foresaw it. The signs of rejection are preventing me from hardening. I can't harden in time. Boom. And now Kafka gets a solid hit. And like monster number 9, its skeleton is exposed again. Yeah, this rejection is becoming a problem for it. Also, I'm just gonna say, that does remind me of All for One. Although this was written before that happened with All for One, like that whole plot line, I think. So this was written first, but yeah, it reminds me a lot. I'm not gonna let you escape, cause this is just too unfair. What the fuck you mean, bro? Like, you just keep on powering up. Also, if we let you escape, there's no telling that you don't become like the next Aizen, because we know that you're smart, and you're like ridiculously powerful now, so we need to take this chance right now to defeat you. Yeah? This is just too unfair. So he throws it back and the monster number 9 is like blown back. Yeah, of course. The signs of rejection are accelerating. By having the restoration obstructed, the signs of rejection are accelerating. There is no mistake. I always knew that the last one to stand in my way is you, number 8. Okay, well, number 9. Put your money where your mushroom is right now. So of course it is regenerating, but it is slowed down a little bit. The arm is growing back, the leg is growing back, the damage to its chest is gone already. One more push. Unfortunately, you two can't stop me. Clank, clank, clank. So it is now powering up. It is going to use the force blast. Yep. This is the end. So Kafka and Narumi, they are going to be blown away with this. Basically an AoE bomb. Kafka Hibino, Commander Narumi. Wow. I'm almost at my limit. I was about to lose the body I just obtained. Like it's falling apart actually. Okay. Number 9. I think it is about time you're cooked. Oh, almost about to lose the body I obtained. So it is able to be separated from the body. They are going to separate the body from the Kaiju number 9. That actually might mean that Isao is alive, because the body is rejecting the monster number 9, and it was just merged. But I don't know, I hope he is alive. That would actually be really interesting. Like, he would be incapable of fighting now, but also, the compatible body, it's referring to the fact that it can use the number 2's weapon. So he would use the number 2, he would lose the number 2's weapon from it. And they were able to withstand the force blast, because I guess Kaiju number 9, it is kinda damaged already. We're still here. Prepare yourself, you piece of... Oh. I should have done this from the beginning. Okay. What kind of bullshit did you bring out of your fucking bag this time? So, it opens its mouth. Oh, Narumi, like he sees the future. Like he senses what it is going to do a little bit. Goes, grab. And now, of course... I'm going for the civilians. And Shinomiya. Kikoru Shinomiya. And of course both of these guys, they are heroes, so they jump in the way. Humans are such odd creatures. You can't abandon a person in front of you. Goodbye, monster number 8. Next time I make a move. So he turns into Isao, just to taunt him a little bit. And I'm really starting to hate monster number 9. Like, can you fucking die already, bro? You've survived 3 times now. That's what I think. So, it makes an explosion here. Kafka protects Shinomiya, and Narumi protects the data scientist guy. The next time I make a move is when the era of the monsters begins. A declaration of war against humanity. Ha 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 ha. I think next time we see it make a move, we are gonna be seeing other kaiju that are humanoid as well. Monster number 10, yeah, that was cool, but we are gonna be seeing something more advanced. Also, I'm really annoyed at the fact that this thing was able to survive. Die already. I wanted to die so bad. But yeah, I guess that's gonna happen the next time it shows up, I hope. I wanted to die. Kill it all. All copies of it and everything. Even the way it escaped, like blasting the fucking weaklings, you know? Like, or the weak links here. Like Shinomiya and the data guy that are already on the ground, defeated. Kikoru also, like, horribly traumatized, so even if she was able to normally do something here, she's not going to be doing because of that. So, yeah. Brutal episode here. Brutal chapter. I'm gonna rate it a 9 out of 10, yeah. I was thinking that the monster number 9 was gonna pull out some kind of like bullshit move, but instead it did an ordinary bullshit move of threatening the civilians, and it is now able to escape. It was close to getting defeated, but not quite. This is showing like the effects of like what you can do without morals. When you care about no one else, not even yourself, this is the kind of things you do. You take advantage of the fact that you can escape with the civilians. You can threaten their lives and you're out of there successfully without dying. Yeah, a really big bastard move, but something you would expect from an antagonist like this. Good chapters so far. I'm gonna see the Reddit for this as well. Actually, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10 because I like the way this callback, because we saw the number 9 test if Kafka would go to protect the weak and the innocent that the number 9 is targeting. We saw it testing this exact situation before. This was a callback. We knew that this would probably happen. Like, this is a action that the number 9 would do to survive. And let's see what the comments thought here. I wish number 9 would have died. I agree. He is very OP and every monster here on out is not going to be at his level. Yeah, it doesn't feel like he was elevated to the main antagonist because he was beaten back every time. It is assimilating at like right now, but I think it is not pulling powers out of its ass. I mean, it absorbed the number 2, of course he has the energy blast. He didn't use any other power out of its ass, you know? And we already knew like it was able to power up somehow. And the assimilation with a human, I don't know about that. Like, that is definitely new, but it was like we saw that it wanted to use the number 2's power, so makes sense. Also, the number 2, when Isao was using it, they mentioned a human using the number 2's full power is going to like almost kill them. Of course, how can we show the full power of the number 2? We give it to a monster which is able to use the full power successfully. And yeah, I'm not a fan of how number 9 was able to escape. I think it is pretty smart. It actually had a good plan here. Like, it actually was planning out the attack. We knew that there was something off with the 2 clones that it made, and of course it needed to go after the Kaiju weapons. We already knew that it was its plan. So actually, I disagree with the commenters here, because I think it was actually a pretty good plan by the Kaiju number 9. The problem I have with it is that it introduces power creep to the show. So the other characters are gonna struggle being relevant when Narumi, the strongest fighter in the defense force, and Kafka, the main character with an OP transformation, are able to just barely defeat the monster number 9 combined. It does introduce problems because, like for example, Ishikawa was at 25% before. How are we going to make him useful again without making him like way stronger. Like even Shinomiya, like she's so strong that she was almost able to handle the number 9's like clone, the Gamma clone. But even she is going to be useless compared to the monster number 9. So the only way we can like currently change this is to like make monster number 9 into like an overwhelming threat. And I really hope they do this. Bring in a lot of like slightly weaker monsters, like still numbered monsters, or maybe just Daikaiju, right? At around like resilience 8.0, 8.5. So like the original power level of the number 9. And then we can fight those things, like with all the cast. I think that would be really fun, like it makes its own League of Monsters. And that is an angle for the series to take that I would actually really like. But tell me your guys' thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of Isao's death being fused with the main antagonist? Do you think the power-up was a little bit too early? In my opinion it was. I think the Isao death and the power-up, it could have used a little bit more warming up, you know. But I guess this is moving pretty fast, this series. The pacing is pretty fast. But I think at this point it is going to slow down. Because we cannot just go after number 9 directly, right? The power scaling, like if you try to make the main cast useful against it right now, it would reach like Dragon Ball Z levels of like infinite power. When this Kaiju threat has been ongoing for, we know, thousands of years, or at least 1,000 years, then logically thinking, they can't be moving on to that stuff quite yet. We gotta wait a little bit. Number 9 is definitely now moving on to the main villain role. I think it is one of the worst main villains I've seen. I think it works a lot better as this Orochimaru style experimenter instead of being like the main bad. I mean, you can definitely work around this, like for example when Aizen revealed himself as a traitor and revealed himself to be like extremely powerful in front of the Gotei 13. At the Bleach anime, like it didn't feel less impactful. Because we were still like so far beyond or below the Aizen level that all of the other villains seemed intimidating. Aizen was this untouchable thing at the top. So maybe if monster number 9 makes his own Arrancar and the Espada, that could be an angle. And yeah, my voice is getting tired. I'm gonna be going to edit this video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment down below, and bye bye.